My name is Rebecca Nombi. I'm a Congolese. I'm studying at Karnataka College. It's a pleasure for me to have you all here. Thank you for watching us from wherever you are, and thank you for taking your time to watch this video. Here is the A.T.C, which stands for the Awaken Thriving Cycle. We gather here to share knowledge, to share information. We are going to have great people today. We are going to have 2 presenters and 1 motivator. The first presenter will be Mr.GHISLAIN. He's among the old servants in the A.T.C. He was here in Bangalore and is back in Congo. The second presenter is Mr. ISMAEL. He's studying B.Pharm at Karnataka College and is in Nigeria. We are going to have a great motivator today. He's someone very special to me. It's Mr. CHRISOL. Mr. CHRISOL is going to motivate us. So stay tuned, stay focused. Don't allow any distraction. So be focused so that you can get something from this video. So stay tuned.
Hello everybody, my name is ISMAEL Ibn Aliu. I am a student of Karnataka College of Pharmacy. I am from Nigeria. I am here to share a great topic with you today on the A.T.C platform. My topic for today is about right of the patient or patient rights. This topic is related to all of us. Sometimes we are the patient. Sometimes we are patient relatives. And also most of us are health care professionals or healthcare students. First of all, right of the patients is a legal and ethical relationship which takes place between patient and healthcare providers. So we need to know about the right of the patient, because many times after pains from the sickness we are facing another pain from the way medical professional treating people. Based on this, I divide the topic into 2. First, general rights, which is related to all the patients. And second, other rights, which may be specific or non-specific. Based on general rights, we have right patient, right drugs, right time, right dose, right route, and right healthcare professional. The main purpose for this is to make sure right drugs is given to a right patient at the right time by the right healthcare professionals within the right dose and bear the right route. Anytime when we escape one in these 6 general rights, we may get a problem in our treatment of the patient. And maybe our treatment will not work. The right patient is the one who comes to the hospital and get the treatment card and see the doctor for consultations. That is what we call right patient, and the one who go to the laboratory for diagnosis. When we say a right doctor or right healthcare provider is the one who study and got a license to work as a healthcare provider. Also, when we said a right drugs, is the drugs that can be cured for the disease of that patient. We have to make sure that drugs is mainly for his own sickness. And also, when we said a right time, we have to make sure the drugs is given at the right time to that patient. At the same time, the dose he needed should not be escaped. And also, very important issue is about the road. Maybe the patient may be unconscious or conscious. The route of the administrations of the drugs to be given to that patient must be different. If he was unconscious, but the doctor prescribed tablet, it is very difficult for him to take tablet. As a patient relative, when you know you are right, you can speak to that doctor politely. Also, we have to consider the way to talk to our doctor about our right of the patients. We have to know the language we should use to them. The next right is the right of quality health care treatment to all the patients without any discriminations. So, another right is the right of making decisions. Patient has his own right to make decision of the kind of treatment of the healthcare professional who will treat him. Many times we are not given the choice to the patients. We should just tell them this is the treatment you will take. But maybe there is other alternative which is more suitable for the patients. And another right is right to inform him about his rights. It may be funny, but it is right for every patient to know his rights. And it is already in law to be passed that right in the hospital, which is called patient right bill. Most of the hospital, this right is pasted, but the healthcare providers are not given more concern on it. Also, the patient and patient relatives, most of them, they don't even know the importance of that. But it is the right to read it and to know the right. And next, in other rights, is the right of complaint and compliment without any fear and compromise. Sometimes, patient need to make a complaint, but he has a fear. He don't know how the healthcare personnel will look this his complaint and how they will solve it. Another great right is right of information and records. The patients need to know all the informations of his stay in his hospital, whether he's outpatient or inpatient or emergency patient. And the record has to be kept in that hospital. Based on this, I have one story that I will share with you. There is one person who has 4 wives, and his last wife has pregnancy. So on the day of her delivery, that man was sick. At the same time, that woman was on labor. But she delivered a baby. The baby died, and the husband died at the same day. But nobody knows who died first, the husband or the newborn baby. After some times, they come to share the inheritance left by that great man. When they come to share it, the other wives said that that woman does not have a child, because as they believe, when you die before your father, you will not get the inheritance. So the woman said that she delivered a baby, he is alive. The other wife said, no, that baby was not alive. So what they did is, they go to hospitals and check the records and information of her delivery. So what they seen is that the nurses, 2 nurses work on her. She delivered a baby. That nurses write on her record, so-so woman deliver a baby on so-so date, and the baby is healthy and alive. But after she left, the other nurses came. So that baby died when she was on duty. And she also write, this baby, I met him alive and healthy. But after so-so period, that baby died. Only by that record, they found out that she delivered a live baby. And that baby is alive before the death of his father. So he is included in the inheritance of his father. So they share the inheritance, and the woman takes that share of her sons. So based on this, information and record is very important in the right of patient. And also the right of emergency treatment is very important to the patient, because sometimes our patient need emergency treatment, but we keep them aside instead of treating them on time. Finally, as I said, the patient rights are so many. What we need to know is patient has a right. As a patient relatives, or as a patient, or as a medical care personnel, we have to know the right of the patient, and we have to make it properly so that we should save life. Thank you so much.
Hello, I want to talk to you today about a very interesting topic, which is being an entrepreneur. Do you know what it takes to be an entrepreneur? Do you know what does it mean to be an entrepreneur? Being an entrepreneur means being a person with great innovative ideas that identifies the need for the creation of a business to fill a void. Being an entrepreneur requires creativity, imagination, and a taste for work. Being an entrepreneur, it is not just about having the idea, it is about bringing that idea to life. Being an entrepreneur is about dealing with all the difficult circumstances in life. Entrepreneurship is the core of the economy, and if entrepreneurs are not really strong, then the economy will fail. An entrepreneur um, needs to be persistent toward progression and innovation. Let's try to imagine entrepreneurship as a mindset, as a way of thinking, as a lifestyle. It is a way to always figure out innovative ways to solve problems and evolve ideas and methods. Everything you need to survive is around you, but they are in pieces. So, with your talent and your ability to create new ideas, you will be able to put those pieces together and emerge a winner. You know, as an entrepreneur, you need to always have patience to learn new things. You have to be resourceful. You have to learn from anything, from everything around you. You have to be in touch with your surroundings. You know, being an entrepreneur is more than what we used to think. So it is something that you have to really be in touch with your surroundings. You have to look at whatever's working. You have to look out your competitors, you have to look out your worker, your friends, or everyone around you. You have to put your eyes on them so that you can improve yourself. Entrepreneurship is just a matter of improving. So if you want to be an entrepreneur in your life, you have really to be innovative, to be somebody with great imagination, and you have really to have the taste. You have to desire working. Working is something that really defines an entrepreneur. Thank you very much. It was your friend or your brother Ghislain Sumpi Mwala. I'm your brother from Congo. Thank you very much. I'm an entrepreneur. Thank you.
Good evening to everybody. I hope that you're doing well. My name is CHRISOL and I'm from Congo. Today I want to talk to you, but before I get to my message, I would like to thank the A.T.C for giving me this opportunity to talk to you. The topic that I'm going to share with you today is respect. We all know what is respect. I'm not here to define for you what respect is. And we all know how it happened when we want to respect somebody and how it happened when we want to be respected by some other people. But the question that I want to ask you today, are you respecting others based on what they have or based on who they are? This is the question that I'm asking you today. You have to respect somebody not because he's having something. You have to respect somebody because of what they have. Because tomorrow you will realize that they will not have that thing anymore. Tomorrow you will realize that they don't have that position anymore. Are you still going to stick in that love? Are you going to still stick on that respect that you gave them from the beginning? This is the question that you gotta ask. Don't respect me because I have something. Because tomorrow I am somebody, and tomorrow it may happen that I lose everything. Tomorrow it may happen that I'm stepping out of that position. Are you going to still respect me? This is the question that you gotta ask me. Or that's the question that you're going to ask yourself. Do you respect me based on what I have or based on who I am? Don't respect me based on what I have, because I am somebody who's going to lose all those things tomorrow. Are you going to still love me? Are you going to still respect me? Don't. Please, I beg you, please don't respect me based on what I have. This is what we are doing right now. You will see that some other people will respect you because you are the president. Some other people will respect you because you have some position in the organization or in the country. But once you step out of this, then you lose the respect that they were giving you. Once you step out of this position, then you lose all the respect that they were giving you. So you have to ask them to love you who you are, to love the person that you are. They have to love the person that you are, not what you have. Because tomorrow you will not have what you're having today. It may happen that tomorrow you're not having that position. Are they going still to love you? Are they going still stick on that respect? This is the question that you have to ask. And we are happy when some other people are praising us, when people are clapping for us. Have you ever asked this question, whether the people are respecting you for what you have or for who you are? Have you ever asked this question? I always care about myself. When somebody starts praising me, I have to ask the person, for what? For which purpose are you doing this? If it is for my person, then I'm proud of that. But if it's based on what I have, then I am sorry. I am sorry to tell you this. But you gotta respect me based on who I am. Because if tomorrow I have nothing, you will still love me. You will still respect me. But if tomorrow I have nothing, and you were loving me based on what I had, then you're not going to respect me. I will lose all the respect that you were giving me. I will lose everything, all the love that you were showing me in the beginning. Please, love who I am. Don't love what I have. I beg you. We have three kinds of people in this world. We have those who will love you for what you have. The only thing that they know is you have money, you have this, you have that. Because they know that when they are behind you, they will shout, you will give them. When they are behind you, they will praise for you, they will sing for you, and you will give them what you have. And the second one are those who love you, who respect you, not considering anything. They love you, they respect you, not seeing back what the person have. Those person, you have to respect them. You have to love them again, because they are the one who respect your person. When tomorrow you will not have anything, they will still love you, because they show you that love, that they love you for who you are, not for what you have. You don't need to love your parent because they gave you money. You don't need to love your brother, your sister because they have this, they have that. No, you have to love them because they are human beings. This is what we have to do. You don't need to respect them because they give you this, they give you that. Whenever you try to ask them something, they will give you. But when they don't give you, then they lose their respect. This is what we are going through. This is what we're going through. And we are still sticking on it. I've never tried to allow myself to respect somebody based on what he's having. No matter position, money, or whatever it may be. I respect the person based on who he is. Because I know that tomorrow everything may come down. And if I love the person with all my heart, I will stick on it. If I respect him, I will stick on it. But if I love him based on what he had, then tomorrow I'm not going to exercise the same thing. I'm not going to do the same thing. This is what we have to do. This is what we have to do. You have to ask several questions to know whether people praise you for who you are or for what you have. You don't need to praise them. And the thing that you have to know, we cannot sleep in until we build out. You want people to respect you. Do you respect others? Do you respect them? They respect you. They love you. They give you the consideration. They trust you. They count on you. Do you do the same thing? Are you ready to do the same thing to them? There is something that always pains my heart while seeing somebody going down to help those who are in need and start taking picture, video, and publishing that. This is not a respect. It doesn't mean because if I have nothing, that does not give the courage to take my picture and post because you came to visit me, because you came to help me. This is not the respect in my person. This is not respecting me. You don't need to publish me because you gave me something. You don't need to put my picture, my video in your page, your Facebook page, your Instagram, or whatever it may be, because you came to assist me. No. Let us do things to help others without expecting something. Let you respect others because they deserve it. Not having something does not mean that you cannot respect me. You have to respect me because you really need that also. You have to respect me because you need also people to respect you. If you don't do this and people are not going to respect you, they will be just faking that respect. You will see people singing for you. You will see people praising you, not because they love you, not because they respect you, but they respect what you have. This is what is going to happen. When you don't respect others, and they're going to give you the fake love. When you don't respect others, they're going to give you fake consideration. When you don't respect others, they're going to do things just in order to show that they love you. But in reality, in the deepest of their heart, they don't love you. They don't respect you. They don't consider you. Respect them. You will see that they will show you that they respect you. Love them for who they are. You will see that they will love you, the person that you are. You don't need to show them the love, the fake love of coming with something, but in your heart, you don't really mean it. You gotta mean what you said. You have to mean what you're giving to somebody. Don't give someone something because you want to take something back. No. This is not respect. This is not love. You gotta do something because you know that they are human beings. One day I was talking with one guy, and he asked me, why are you always ready to ask forgiveness even where you are wrong or right? I said, because I feel myself guilty finding in a situation that I don't talk to somebody. I always find myself uncomfortable realizing that I have something with somebody, whether I was wrong or right. And the only thing that I have to do is to ask forgiveness, to respect the love, to respect the word that I told him in the beginning when we started our relationship. This is the respect. We gotta respect others. We gotta respect even our relationship. We don't need to be there in order praising each other, singing to each other, showing each other that we love each other, but in reality, in our heart, we don't mean what we say. I want to tell you something, that telling me that you love me, telling me that you respect me, even your relationship. Do you respect even people who are around you, whether they have something or not? Do you respect them? This is the question that you have to ask. This is the question that you have to ask. You have to respect people based on who they are. We live in the world where things may calm down. Everything is dark. There's no light. Are you going still love those people? Respect them? Are you going still stick on that? So I would like to end this by telling you that respect has no price. You don't need to respect me because you want to get something from me, but to respect my person, because I gotta respect you, and the respect that I will give you will not be a fake respect, but to be a respect for your person. Thank you so much.
I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching, guys, wherever you are. Thank you for taking your time, and I'm sure that this one you get an information, you get something very special from us. So if you are new to this channel, just subscribe to this channel, click on the bell button so that you will not miss any notification coming from the A.T.C. So just stay